wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang.
I'm a program assistant for the Boys and Girls Club.
I'm an administrative assistant.
Currently, I am an insurance assistant at Liberty Mutual.
I am a maintenance worker at Toyota of Wausau.
I'm afraid that I'm never gonna, I'm afraid of living a life where I hate my job or I never do what I actually want to do, and I'm afraid of not finding somebody to marry. I'm afraid of never being a mom. I have all these fears freak me out every day, but there's only so much you can do.
I'm not always as motivated as I'd like to be.
I'm very hard on myself in most things.
I have a big tendency to overanalyze things, and that is something that I'm aware of completely but cannot stop. It bothers me because a lot of the things I overanalyze usually are, way overanalyzed or untrue, and I create big stories in my head that puts extra stress on myself. Depending who you are, I could ruin our relationship by my overthinking.
When I was a kid or even a teenager, the biggest struggle was my mom's struggle with drugs and alcohol.
Being an undiagnosed bipolar person.
My cousin and godson passed away for sure.
Well, so far it's been life itself. Really developing who you are as a person, I find difficult.
It happened and it's made me who I am today, but it's not anything that's really an issue anymore. So it's not really a struggle anymore. It's not something that I worry about anymore. So I guess it was one of my biggest struggles, but doesn't really pertain to my life all that much anymore.
I really find motivation looking at how other people live their lives, I guess. For example, I'll look at my dad, and I'll look at the house we live in. I'll look at all the nice things my parents have been able to afford for me, and then I'll look at a family who doesn't live in a nice house, or kids that don't have what I have.
I feel like my image of the future is very bright. I just want to have a good influence on others' lives in some way or another. I am musical.
Easy to talk to.
Paranoid.
I am a good listener.
I like that I'm patient.
I am usually a happy person.
The key to happiness itself is basically to accept yourself. Are you the person you want to be? And if you're not the person you want to be, think of who that person is and how you can become that image. I think happiness has degrees to a certain extent, but to be fully happy, you have to accept.
It doesn't pay to look too far into the future because I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. It's not, I don't know, it's like an abstract theory. It doesn't really pay to worry about it.
The way you see yourself and the way other people see you is a lot different. There's always going to be that part of you, because it's just a part of who you are. You gotta realize that not everybody's perfect, and you can't be perfect. So, in a weird way, that is saying don't be too hard on yourself.
As a younger child, I was really big into trying to impress people. Specifically people that I don't even talk to or see today. And I tried, being popular was always on my brain. I have to be popular and stuff, and if I'd go back and tell myself, I'd say don't worry about that stuff. Just relax, do what you're doing. Those people you want to be in their lives, you don't even talk to them. They're separate, and the people who really need to be in your lives, they shine through. When you're with the people who you enjoy being around and they enjoy you, you blossom and you're not boring.
We're all in this world together, that everybody's equal, to not expect yourself to be better or worse than anyone else, or to think that you're better or worse than anyone else.
Apply yourself. Just think about the things that you want to accomplish and make goals that help you do that. Surround yourself with happy people. I mean, your life isn't gonna seem all that great if the only people that you hang around with are people that are constantly dragging you down.
I also tell myself to spend more time with family and tell people how you feel, no matter how scared you are to do it. I tell people how you feel more often, how you feel about them. Because they could be gone in a second, and, you know, I mean, no matter how often you tell them, like if it's somebody you love, no matter how many times you tell them you love them, it's never going to feel like it's enough when they're gone. But, I mean, it helps when they're alive, because then you know that they knew that. But
I think everybody's hard on themselves sometimes. I think it's good to be hard on yourself at some points. I mean, you have to challenge yourself. I don't think it's a bad thing to be that boring. As long as you're not getting yourself in trouble. Prevents that, I suppose.
I guess what motivates me to be happy is because I have been really happy before and I want to be that way again. What are you going to do if you fall down? Oh, you're going to keep on dancing. What are you going to do if you get shot? You're going to keep on dancing.
I've been thinking too